I've won 2 March Madness pools in my life. The first was back in 1993 when I just thought North Carolina was a better team with a better coach than Michigan's Fab Five. So I had the Tar Heels over the Fab Five in the national championship game, and I won in part because Chris Webber called a timeout Michigan did not have. You remember. Second time I won an office pool was 2003. When I sat back and looked at the bracket, and I said to myself, you know what? That freshman at Syracuse is just better than anybody else in all of college basketball. So, because of Carmelo Anthony, I picked 3-seed Syracuse to win it all. And now I'm about to use the same logic on this year's Madness picks, only Duke isn't a 3-seed. I'm not going out on any limb here. I'm leaning up against what I think is the biggest redwood in the forest, the overall betting favorite, Duke. My logic, simply this. Cooper Flagg is going to be a better NBA player than Carmelo Anthony ever was. So Cooper Flagg is about to be by far the best player in this tournament. Best combination, shooter, scorer, passer, rebounder, leaper, leader. But of course, Cooper Flagg badly turned his ankle the other night. As Coach John Shire says, they hope to have him ready by Friday night. So I'll just go this far. If Cooper Flagg is close to 100% and he can remain close to 100% for 6 games, Duke will beat Auburn in the national championship game. I do think Auburn, the number 1 overall seed, has the best team with the best coach in this tournament, but Duke just has by far the best player who will lift Duke over Mississippi State and Oregon and Alabama, not easy, and a very tough, very well-coached Houston in the national semifinals. And by the way, Houston will get there by beating Gonzaga and Clemson and Tennessee. I've got Auburn beating Louisville and Michigan, which won the conference tournament, and a very dangerous Michigan State, which won the Big Ten regular season. And finally beating my one Final Four upset pick. Yep, I'm going with Rick Pitino's St. John's, just because I love to watch Pitino's team attack on defense. I have St. John's beating Arkansas, Texas Tech, and yep, SEC tournament champion Florida in the West Finals. I do have that upset pick. I do also have Coach Cal's 10-seed Arkansas upsetting 7-seed Kansas, Bill Self's team. Shout out Bill, just because the Jayhawks went 9-9 in their last 18 games. So I'm not going all rock chalk here, as in picking all chalk. I did have one 12-5 upset. That was 12 Colorado State over 5 Memphis. But then last night I checked, and Vegas actually favors Colorado State by 2.5 in that game. So that's 112 over 5 that no longer quite qualifies, I guess, as an upset. And I will say this because I did attend Vanderbilt University. I am just fine with my Southeastern Conference getting 14 teams, a record-smashing 14 teams. My Commodores definitely belong, and I'll go with my Commodores in an early upset. They're a 10 seed. I'm going to go over the 7 seed St. Mary's. I watched St. Mary's lose to Gonzaga in their conference finals, and my Commodores can beat St. Mary's. So I will give you that, but then they will lose to Alabama. And then in the end, Cooper goes mellow and plants his flag in San Antonio. I got Duke 74, Auburn 72 on 2 late free throws made by the best player in college basketball by far, Cooper Flagg. See, Gilbert, he can make his late and close free throws.